So what should your heart rate be when you're exercising? Well, let's discuss aerobic exercise and what your heart rate should be. First of all, this depends entirely on your age. And what you should do is, to ballpark it, is take 220, subtract your age, and that will give you approximately the maximum heart rate that your heart should be able to achieve. I'm going to stop here at a stoplight for a second. And so when you do that, that'll give you the maximum. Now, depending on your health, how much of that maximum do you want to do when you're doing aerobic exercise? The answer is approximately 70%. So that's what you should be doing. And I say approximate because these numbers are variable depending on a lot of factors, whether you've had caffeine or not, whether you're sick or not, whether you are, how healthy you are, and what you can achieve in your history. Now, let's go through what I'm doing right now, because I'm going to show you something that's important to understand about heart rate, and that is to make sure that what you perceive is more important than the actual number. So let's use me as an example. When I wake up in the morning, if I'm fully rested, totally relaxed, lying down on my back, and I check my heart rate usually runs about 48. That's in total rested. Now, if I get up, I take a shower, I move around, and then I'm sitting, after I've walked a little bit, my heart rate will go up, usually to another 10 beats. So that will be a little bit less than 60. So now I'm cold, I'm riding my bike. Let's see what my heart rate becomes, and I'll show you how to do this. So right now I am riding my bike. I'm riding to the location that I normally ride to with a group of people. And what's gonna happen is, let's look at my heart rate. So I'm gonna push down here to show you. So right now what you can see is my heart rate is about 114. Now, obviously I'm talking to you, I'm not winded or anything, so I know that if my heart rate is about 114, I'm not really working that hard. But if I start to ride my bike faster, I'll get to a point where I'm doing this. And I could talk to someone, but I'm kind of working hard. Now, that heart rate for me is about 140, 145. Then, when I actually start working hard, exercise-wise, then my heart rate can go up to 160. And that about 160 is where I can't talk. I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk to you. I'm working hard, and I'm not going to last longer than about 3-4 minutes. Then, if I go any higher than that, I start to get in trouble where I'm not going to last that long. And I don't mean I'm going to die. What I mean is I'm not going to be able to keep that effort for very long. So, if you want to start exercising and doing cardiovascular exercise, if you use me, someone who's 50 years old, what ends up happening is about 140, 145 is a good number where you're getting exercise, but you can still talk. And that is what I recommend to my patients, actually, is to not necessarily use the number as an absolute, but to actually use your rate of perceived exertion as a more important factor, and from there, learn the numbers.